space and the energy.
Yeah, you can feel it, but your consciousness don't need to feel it.
Oh.
Consciousness is all pervading. So what you're doing now is you are working on the intention. You're trying to feel the sensations, the attention. So in the beginning, yes, sometimes some people find it difficult, they want to use this approach. Let it be, you can do it, you can feel that. But it's just simple as becoming aware of this and then becoming aware of this. You don't need to travel, you don't need to. It's okay. Now close your eyes.
Okay.
Okay. And become aware of your third eye. Okay. Now I want you to travel to the Golden Temple.
Temple.
Yeah, the Golden Temple in India.
A Golden Temple. Okay.
In India. Good. Yeah, you've been to the Golden Temple, right?
Right.
Okay, just feel the Golden Temple, walk there.
Mm-hmm.
Walk there, you feel the marble floor, and feel the water. You see the water, see the gold. Very good. Very good. And now come back to the third eye again.
Okay.
Come to the third eye again. Come to the third eye again. Feel the third eye. And now open your eyes. Okay. So when you went to the Golden Temple, for a few seconds, you forgot yourself in Japan.
Yes, I forgot
For a
it.
few seconds, you forgot. You forgot time and space. Here, you went there.
Yes.
What went there? Your consciousness.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. For a moment, you went to the Golden Temple, you forgot yourself, you forgot your problems, you forgot your issues, you even forgot you were sitting in front of me. Like that. Just for a few seconds. That is the power of consciousness. Wherever you want to go, you can go. And when you travel to the Golden Temple, did you take aeroplane? So to travel from here to here, you don't need to go slowly.
But we have 72,000 nadi.
Yes.
It doesn't matter.
Mind travels through the nadis. Your consciousness don't travels through the nadis. Your nadis are in consciousness. Not the consciousness is not within the nadis.
Different dimension, not about dimension. No dimension.
Okay, consciousness. Okay, consciousness is called Atma.
Atman.
Consciousness is called Brahman.
Brahman.
Consciousness is called Vaheguru. Consciousness is called the self. Consciousness is the I. So within consciousness, everything is. Your body is in the consciousness. Your mind is in the... So usually we think we have a body. In the body, we have a mind. In the mind, we have consciousness. Right?
Yes.
We have a body. We have a mind. And in the mind, we have consciousness. But the yogic teaching says no. We have consciousness. Within consciousness is mind. Within the mind is body.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. To understand. Okay. Imagine you are dreaming this. Okay. Imagine this is a dream. Okay.
Yes.
This is a dream. Okay. Your body. You're dreaming your body. Okay. So now there is consciousness, and in the consciousness there is mind, and then the mind is dreaming a body.
Oh.
So where is the body now? Body is in the mind.
Yes. Right.
And the mind is in the consciousness.
Oh.
So consciousness is not inside. Consciousness is inside and outside, all pervading. This is all consciousness. In the dream, okay, in the dream, you are in the dream, then you have a table in the dream, then you have a laptop in the dream, right? But
Right.
what is this? This is all consciousness in the dream. This is all consciousness expanding itself. So like that, one Brahm, one Atma, one consciousness have expanded itself. In the dream, if you're dreaming these, even I am you. Okay? So, and my consciousness and your consciousness in the dream are one. So like that, the whole world is in consciousness. It's inside you, it's also outside of you. So like you travel from here to the Golden Temple, you never walk. You never had a passport. You never took aeroplane. You never walk. So like that, from here, you just come here.
Yes.
That's it. Consciousness, there is no distance. Awareness, there is no distance. Only mind has distance. Okay, bring your hand out like that. Okay, now close eyes. Okay, become aware of your left hand. Just feel your left hand. Feel your left hand, left hand, left hand. Feel the palm. Feel the fingers. Feel your hand becoming heavy and heavy, left hand. And now bring your awareness to the right hand and feel your right hand. And feel your awareness of the right hand. Feel your right hand becoming heavy and heavy. And inhale and exhale. And open your eyes. Okay. Now, did you need to travel here to reach here? No. Because consciousness was there everywhere. You just need to become aware of it here, aware of it here. You can even become aware of the consciousness right in between the two hands. Eyes closed, become aware of the space between two hands. Okay, close your eyes. Okay, bring your hands like that. Good. Okay, like that in front of each other. Okay, now feel the space between the two hands. Just become aware of the space between two hands. Just become aware of the two hands in between the space. Fill the space, totally fill the space between the two hands. It's the space between the two hands. Fill it, fill it, fill it. Okay, good. Open your eyes. Okay. You can feel the space between the two hands. Why? Because consciousness is also there. Your body ends here. This side, your body ends here. But body ends here, but here you are not. But how can you feel this? Why? Because your consciousness is also here. We as consciousness are everywhere. God, this is our godly form. When we are in the body and the mind, we have limitations. But when we drop when you know I'm not the body is an experience in the self. I'm not the mind. The mind is also an experience in the self, consciousness. Then the limitations of the body and the mind drops. I am all. This is called God and me and God are one. So I repeat one more time so you understand. So your body ends here and your body ends here, right? But how can you feel this in between? Why? Because this is not you. How can you feel it? You can feel it because this is also you. 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 You are everywhere. As consciousness, as awareness, as Atma, as God, you are everywhere. You are a spiritual being having a human experience. Problem is you see yourself as a human. And human, you have limitations. You start here, you end here. That is different, this is different. But when you experience your spiritual form, you are everywhere because you can feel everything. You can feel the space from you to this laptop. You can feel this space also because this space is also consciousness is also here. The Guru says, Sab Gobind hai, Sab Gobind hai. Everything is God, everything is consciousness, everything is consciousness. The problem is we only limit ourselves as a human being. You're not a Japanese. I'm not Indian. Your body is Japanese. My body is Indian. Your mind is Japanese. My mind is Indian. But consciousness, you're not Japanese. I'm not Indian. It's all pervading. Even this body and mind dies, consciousness will still be. You know, like water flowing, then there's whirlpool in the waters, right? Whirlpool here, then there's a whirlpool here, there's a whirlpool here. And then a time comes, the whirlpool dissolves, then another whirlpool opens up. So one whirlpool is you. One whirlpool is me. Whirlpool is Chika. One whirlpool is the tree. One whirlpool is the Fiji, the mountain Fuji. So these are different whirlpools. But the water is one. So like that, there is one consciousness. You are one whirlpool, I one whirlpool. A time will come when this you as whirlpool will dissolve. But the water still be there. But the whirlpool won't be there. The structure, the form won't be there. So even when you are not there, you still will be there.